Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's your girl MsBrownCali, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get into this video. So I've seen fellow reactors, if that's what you want to call them, influencers, content creators, posting about two fellow YouTubers, Lakeside and Jazzy Life, stating that CPS was called on them. Lakeside stated that I actually saw Lakeside's video where she stated that someone called CPS on her, stating that she was doing drugs and getting drunk and in front of her kids and all kind of crazy stuff. Now, I do believe Lakeside. I do believe that someone did that. Her story seems true. What I know about CPS and the way she described the situation. However, I feel Jasmine, is lying. She states that someone reported CPS on her about her leaving the kids in the van, and that she got a text message from CPS for her to call them. That's not how CPS works. CPS do not text message you. If CPS was looking for her, they would have went to the school and they would have found her. They would have went to the school and talked to the child. Her oldest child, I believe, is in school, and that's what they do. They don't text you. They show up at your house. I know this because many years ago, I had CPS called on me several times. My oldest child was in high school at the time, and my daughter was sick. She had a blood disorder, which we didn't know what she got sick. We didn't know what was going on with her. I had CPS called on me. People were saying that my house was dirty and this is why she was sick, and they were just making up all kind of crazy stories. And she had to have blood transfusion. She has a blood disorder. And so I don't know how a dirty house would make you have a blood disorder, but a dirty house would make you need blood transfusions. But these were the lies being told. CPS went to the school. I was saying that I was being neglectful because when I took my daughter to the hospital to get the blood transfusion, I was neglecting my children because my oldest son was at home watching his two younger brothers. So, people do malicious, dirty things like that. And this is the problem what I have. I didn't care about people calling CPS. That didn't bother me because I know I wasn't doing anything wrong. What bothered me was, like I said, CPS will go to the school. You have a social worker that goes and pulls this child out of their classroom, and this does something to the child. This scares the child. That's what it does. And people need to take this seriously because you're playing with people's lives. I feel that Jasmine is lying. I don't think nobody called nobody on her. I think she's doing this for clickbait. I think she's doing it for Christmas around the corner. She needs money. Because they're not going to text you. Ain't nobody going to text you if people have made a claim that you are neglecting your children. They're going to show up at your house. And sometimes they will even show up with the police if it's a problem occurs. Several times CPS was called because when they came, they found out nothing happened. So the people that kept calling and making complaints because I didn't do anything wrong. So of course the children were not taken out of the home, and that's what these people want. You want these kids to be removed out of their home. And that's what CPS does. They take the kids out of the home. So this is not just, we're getting some type of revenge. You're separating these kids so You guys need to think about what you're doing and what is going to happen to these children. This is not, no, I'm getting some revenge. I don't like this person. You're playing with people's lives. And if you haven't seen anyone do anything to physically harm a child, then you need to stop. Jasmine needs to stop lying. CPS don't damn text you talking about please call us. CPS will find out where you live. They will contact your school. Sorry about that. They will contact the school. They will go to the school. They will find out your address and they will show up at your house. They will locate you. They won't text you, please contact us. That's a lie. That's not how CPS work. They will contact the police to find out where you're at. They will have the police escort them there if they feel like there's going to be a confrontation. So stop lying. Ain't nobody talking about, oh, text us, call us back so we can talk to you. That's not how CPS work. This is not no damn telemarketing. That's a bunch of bullshit. And you need to be ashamed of yourself for even saying this type of shit. Because you know you lying. Don't nobody text you anything. They're going to show up. They're going to have a conversation with all your kids that can talk. Because that's what they do. They talk to each child to make sure they're okay. They're going to speak to your kids. Is anyone hurting you, touching you? Are you harmed? They're going to go through your cupboards, look to make sure you got food. Look to see if your house is clean. It got to the point that these people kept calling so much that they were like, man, we're going to take pictures. So that next time they call, we can see that these are just somebody who's harassing you. This is how out of control it got. Mind you, my child was sick and I have to keep taking her back and forth to the hospital to keep her alive while they're playing games. There's a lot of sick people out here in the world. And all y'all on here on this YouTube channel playing games with people live, just know karma is real. And, you know, think about what you're doing to people's children. And think about what you're doing just for views and shows. And to get some damn subscribers and get some likes. And this is your only way of getting some content. Then you need to go get you a job. This not no subject to be playing with. Because what you're going to do is really make people involve them. You really need to stop. And I want to add, all my children are grown. They all live on their own. This happened, like I said, many years ago. My oldest will be 30 this month. And my youngest will be 23. This happened a long time ago. And I don't even know how they're going to feel about me discussing this because, you know, I'm making it public. But, you know, people need to stop playing with people's lives. It's not no game. Y'all acting bitter over some views and instead of being a woman and growing up, and quit playing all these little childish games.